When we think of slavery, we usually imagine chains and whips and plantations. But you know what? Modern-day slavery is far more insidious. Today, we are enslaved not by physical chains, but by addictions. And you heard how we released a few days a pastoral statement about one of the most serious types of addiction plaguing our country, the Philippines: online gambling. They outlawed the POGOs, but they legalized the PIGOs. From offshore gambling to inland gambling, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And many OFWs, overseas Filipino workers, are now wondering what happened to the money they have remitted to their children to pay for the tuition fee and many other expenses, only to discover that the money that they have worked hard for is lost instantly through gambling. Because now you can even gamble by credit. Open your GCash and you will see it is there. You can even borrow money if you have no money to gamble with. And can you imagine our own government allowing that to happen? Incidentally, the PAGCOR wrote me a letter a few days ago. The PAGCOR chief, sort of defending their stand about legalizing online gambling, sagot daw point by point sa aming pastoral statement. But ang suma total is, if we do not legalize it, mananatiling illegal yan, and we lose a lot of money. Sayang. We could use the money and generate revenues for government. Yun ang reasoning. No matter if it is very addictive, especially for young people. How is that for a reasoning? O di sabi ko, gawin nyo na rin legal ang shabu. Kasi illegal siya. Para kumita ang government. Kaya kung gawin nyo na rin illegal, o gawin nyo na rin legal, ang iba pang mga sources of addiction, i-regulate na lang daw. I-regulate. How? Gagawa daw ng control system para hindi makapasok ang mga kabataan. Really? You really believe that? Ewan ko lang. Digital natives? Kakayanin mo yan na makontrol in the way they, access any application online? Ewan ko lang. Well, ang sabi ko, I am sorry, but I do not agree that you can regulate something criminal. It is criminal through and through. I once read a line that struck me. Addiction is slavery in disguise. How many families have been destroyed by gambling debts? How many young people spend hours scrolling, seeking validation in likes and shares, losing the capacity to be present, and losing even their social skills to build natural friendships. Addiction to online gambling is so closely related to addiction to social media. At lahat tayo vulnerable diyan. Slavery is real. But I have good news for you. If slavery is real, so is the promise of freedom.